Good morning, Chuck. How are you?
Good morning, Virgo. I am fine and dandy, if not just a tad warm.
I'm sorry about that. I know it's crazy. It is literally negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit where I am,
And it
and it
is,
is uh, quickly approaching 100 degrees Fahrenheit where you are, I understand.
we've cooled down 2 degrees, well, about 4 degrees since I last spoke to you. We are sitting on, thank you to Joe Hassan for my temperature conversion chart. We are roughly about 88 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, well, hey, that's a little bit better than what I was thinking.
Yeah, and it's 8 p.m. in the evening. For goodness sake.
Well, good morning, Ian. I see you over there in the chat. Hopefully, we'll have a few more people join us. I know it's very early, and I am calling this Coffee with Chuck. I'm very excited to be able to talk to you, Chuck. It's been a while since we've had the opportunity to talk about anything. And
It
I
has.
unfortunately was being spoiled yesterday for Valentine's Day, so I missed your live stream, but I did catch at least half of it this morning before our impromptu chat here. So,
Do you know what? I didn't even, I just knew it was the 14th. I didn't even think about being Valentine's Day.
yeah, well, I know. It's, you know.
Anyway,
Ah,
here's to, here's to coffee.
coffee. Yes, I am using my boxer cup, which has one, two, three different kinds of boxers on it.
That was a bit warm. Oh. Yeah,
So,
forgive
I understand you were walking the dogs this morning.
Yes, we had got up and I did a couple of chores. Got a house inspection coming up Friday, so got to start getting the house ready. And then I realised the time, and I thought, "Holy moly! I better take these guys for a walk." So we had a very pleasant walk out in the heat.
That's great.
They've both come back, and they have both subsequently died on their beds. Looking at me going,
DEFCON, good morning.
Morning, DEFCON. Looking at me going, man, you're a bastard. So we were out for just over an hour, walking in 33-degree heat, bless them.
Well, I figured it would be a good time maybe to catch up and just say hi to everyone. We don't get to do many lives together anymore with your work schedule being what it has been. So I figured I'd take full advantage of it while we had the opportunity.
Absolutely. And you know, it is always a pleasure to be bugged by, to talk to you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I know I am. I know I am, but what are you? Okay.
Well, I am a person still without chocolates, I want you to know. As much as I got spoiled yesterday, I mean, and I did get spoiled. I spent half the day in bed being catered to and made breakfast for and all kinds of stuff. I still didn't get my chocolates.
Do you know what the worst of it is? It's on my pad.
Oh my gosh.
That's from what, 2 weeks ago. And I had plenty of chances to
That's all right.
I am such a bad husband. That's obviously why I'm divorced.
No, I doubt that seriously. I don't think you're a bad husband at all.
Wow.
It clearly was not number one on your list this time around, and I can certainly understand that with everything that's been going on.
Well,
I understand you had a very trying week this week.
Yeah, I was just going to quickly just run over last week before I do that. Hello, Randy, and hello, the bigger B. Last week was, well, the last, last 10, 11 days have been remarkable. As you know, I come from a policing background, from a retail background and security. I've had busy times.
Yeah.
I've been in the Birmingham riots. I've been in all sorts of weird and wonderful situations. But the last 10 days at work have been crazy. So it started on a week ago Friday, which would be the 28th, 29th or something like that. 29th, I think it was. And we were still dealing with a cyclone up north, which was going to affect our assets. It wasn't a biggie, but it was going to be a bit gnarly. Lots of wave surges, lots of rain. Woo! Like 300 mils of rain.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can imagine that in a ruler, that's 300 mils.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of rain. Pretty good winds, somewhere around about the 100k winds, 110. So we're dealing with that. Then one of the big bosses says, guys, just a heads up. I've heard that there's a rumor that there's going to be a military coup in Burma, or Myanmar, as it's called now. So it was like, okay, thanks for that. Just a heads up. So we're dealing with this. So on Sunday, dealing with the cyclone still, and then somebody here in WA gets COVID, and Perth gets locked down.
Oh boy!
So cyclone, potential military coup, COVID lockdown. That was me on the Sunday. I didn't finish till 6:30, 7:15 on the Sunday night. Then on the Tuesday, just as the cyclone's winding down, we get bushfires in the northeast of Perth.
Oh.
So last week's team had cyclone. Oh, and then that was on the Tuesday. On the Monday, the coup actually took place. And then on the Tuesday, there was bushfires. So last week's team were dealing with cyclone, military coup, COVID lockdown, bushfires. And apparently it all went off. There was just people running around it. Oh, and of course the building was in lockdown at the time as well. So we had to get special executive permission for people to come into the building. We had two emergency teams and the COVID team all running around the building, all running around my level, sort of my area, the security area. And apparently last week it was horrendous. I got about 3 or 4 phone calls asking me to boot my laptop up and do this and jump in and help out with this. And so in the middle of all that, somehow, some way, and I'm still going to get to the absolute bottom of it, 2 operators resigned, and so did my supervisor.
Well, it's no wonder that you did not have time to think about Godiva chocolate. And by the way, I've known you for a very long time, Ian, and you know how much I love you, but chocolates can never be overrated, my dear. So, and by the way, they're a lot safer than rolling pins. Rolling pins can be used as weapons. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Okay.
Pretty obvious.
I'm so sorry to hear of all of the trouble and strife that you've been going through.
Hang on. You haven't heard the worst of it. And this is the absolute worst. So yesterday, I had a slight wardrobe malfunction.
What? What in the world?
Both of them at the same time.
Oh my gosh. What are those?
Those are my shoes.
I know, but what kind of, who makes them?
Oh, they're from a local department store. But still, I paid like $80 for these things. Less than 12 months ago. So that's how fucking hard I've been working.
Well, I thought maybe,
broke my shoes.
Never mind. This is not live stream talk. I was just trying to make sure you had what you needed. Yes, Ian, I know that your rolling pin came from the heart. I realize that, but don't ever underestimate the power of Godiva chocolate.
Now, hang on. Ian Woodfield says for 49. Now, you know, Ian, you should know this, being from the UK. I'm going to say 2 words to you, Andy, in reference to your rolling pin comment. Andy Cap.
Andy Cap. Like the hot fries.
He'll know exactly what that means. Andy, Ian, Andy Cap. He'll know exactly what that means.
Oh, I just got through putting up a video on the crazy comments that have come in since I reported on one thing that you can check off as a positive thing on your list, Chuck. We have had a con woman that has been arrested. Now, unfortunately, what she was arrested for were not necessarily all the things she should have been arrested for. But regardless, the trespassing charge that she has on her currently, and the fact that it's $4,500 in bail, says that they're quite serious. And she is still currently incarcerated.
Oh, so the old Moorish community have rallied around again.
Yeah, they always do, don't they?
And once again failed to bail out one of their empresses.
Yes, exactly. We even have one comment where there's a claim that the reason that she was arrested was because she was giving out Moorish information. So therefore, the Moorish community is supposedly who had her arrested. It's pretty crazy, some of the claims, and that's why I put up the video. I think I had a total of 20 or 23 comments, and a couple of them are total gibberish, literal gibberish. I mean, it's, extra E's and extra V's and extra O's and extra N's and just making a total mockery of the English language, pretending like it's their own. Craziness. So when you get the opportunity to watch that, if you do, I think you'll get a big kick out of that.
I watched one of them. I think. Have you put a? Sorry, not the crazies, because you did it while I was out and about. But did you do 2 videos on Pauline?
I did. I did the first one right after the information broke.
Yeah. So I think I've seen one.
And then after I had gotten more information from the court and the prosecutor's office, I did a second one.
That's probably the one I haven't seen. So.
Okay. There's a couple. And as a matter of fact, for those that don't know, and I'll be doing a video on this probably tomorrow, there is a group of individuals that got together and did some form of conference call and apparently are trying to figure out how can they get me because apparently freedom of speech means nothing to them. So the fact that I reported simply on the arrest and I actually went over what the charges were based on the booking, apparently that's good cause to get me. So they're trying to figure out how to do that, whether it's through liens or whether it's through, whatever. So yeah.
I'm still waiting for some of my liens from last year. But these things obviously take quite a bit of time to come through.
They must, because there is one person that supposedly liened me back in 2016. And I'm still waiting.
Still waiting for that one?
I am still waiting. So, yeah. Preston says that my laugh killed them. And I'm not sure which laugh that was because I laugh at them so much. But I'm laughing again. So hope you're a bunch of cats with 9 lives.
There we go. It'll be that one.
Is that the one? Is that the one that killed them?
That's the one, the deep sort of.
They're just hilarious.
That's the one. I think
they are hilarious.
Oh, right. Who else have we got here? So we've got quite a few people have joined. We're doing quite well. Binary's here. Good old Binary.
Hi, Binary.
Joe Prestonic's here. Hello, Joe.
Yes, I said hi, Preston.
JP, as I like to call her. Sean Z's here. Hello, Sean.
Yes, Sean. Did you see Sean's new image for the Odd Couple, for this next coming Odd Couple?
I have literally just opened my emails. Let me click on that icon. Oh, that's fucking funny.
So share that, will you? So that way
Oh
everybody
my
can see it.
God, that is
And
hilarious.
actually, while I've got you here, Sean, if I put together an album of your music and I put it on to stream live, is that something that's going to get me a copyright strike? Because I noticed that you have a copyright thing for YouTube underneath your music, which I don't blame you. But I wanted for a bunch of people to hear it so I could maybe drive people over to listen to your music. And I just don't want to end up having problems with YouTube if I do that. So let me know.
Yeah, because Sean Z's really going to stick a copyright claim on you.
No, 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 no. I know, but YouTube will sometimes do it in certain cases without the other person even being aware.
Oh, I thought they had to.
They usually do, but I was warned about it from the person who, well, someone who helps me do research, that it had happened to them. So I thought I'd better say something to Sean first so that he can get me out of trouble if I get into trouble for doing it. Thank you, Baker. That's very kind of you.
All right. That's ready. All good for you to go.
Okay. There it is, you guys.
Look at that.
Isn't that awesome?
I am so loving that. That is cool.
So okay, that's great, Sean. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to put together a live stream that is just your music running. And this way I can put in the description where everybody can find you. And this way there will be others that will be able to locate your channel and start listening to your awesome music. Did you need for me to put something else up here, Chuck?
No, I'm all good. I'm just flicking around and sorting stuff out. Right, so Sean Z was here.
And Sean says there's another Odd Couple latte image in my email. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I cannot get to my email at the moment, unfortunately.
Oh, no. Oh, you're going to die.
What?
You're going to die. You're going to die when you see this.
Oh, that's a good one.
Look at that.
Oh, I love that one, Sean. Thank you so much. That is beautiful.
Oh, that makes me want to have a little slab of coffee.
Damn, we could actually put that on a t-shirt. That would be gorgeous.
That's awesome. Thank you, Sean.
So let me tell you guys something, or tell you something, Chuck. You know, I was really sad that I just could not afford to get all of the dogs because, you know, I have 5 now. And I could not afford to get all of the dogs a Late Chuck Show bandana. Aww. And then I realized something you guys don't know. I actually have a corporation of my own, and I have the actual equipment to do t-shirts and hats and cups and all of that. And I'm like, you idiot. I don't just make your own. So, Sean, you and I should get together, my dear, because I actually have all of that equipment here, and, you know, keep it in the family.
What, you've in the back room, you've got a t-shirt press and
I have all of that. And no, it's not in the back room. I have another business, as you know. So stop being silly.
You got a whole bunch of illegal immigrants just knocking out fucking.
I actually have 3 other businesses, but this is just how
I've got 3 illegal immigrants in the back. Just
3 of them. Yeah, all 3 of them. So, and that a true corporate fiction. There you go. That's it.
You're a corporate entity.
So anyhow, but yes, I can make hats, I can make cups, I can make t-shirts, I can make all kinds of masks, all kinds of stuff. So,
Well, we know,
but for some reason, never even entered my mind to do that. I was just thinking, oh look, it's so cute and on black, and the babies would look so good and everything. And I thought, well, can't do that. It's too much for all 5 dogs, and I can't just leave somebody out. And then I went, wait a minute.
just a moment. Oh, what do you like? So who wants to know, says, greetings from Germany. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Guten Tag. Wie heißt du?
I do not run a sweatshop, dear.
Yeah, kids in the basement. Shh. I've got my kids working on all sorts.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, I was talking German there. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Wie heißt du?
Yes, I forgot to be. I'm so impressed. I forgot to act impressed. I'm sorry.
Yes, you did totally forgot to act.
I'm so sorry. I am really impressed.
Yes.
When did you learn German? Was that over the weekend too?
The weekend of 1985, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That's actually all I know. I can count to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. That's as far as I can go.
That's very impressive. Causeless Rebel says, Chuck, don't create joinder with Virgo. Oh, let me tell you, Rebel.
Oh.
He's created so much joinder, it's not even funny.
It's gone beyond. It's gone beyond. Chuck, the name's Mark. Welcome, Mark. The most important phrase in German, of course, is zwei Bier bitte.
Can you say Chuck chases his tail in German?
Ja, Chuck chases his tail. Oh, that was Swedish.
Yes, that sounded more Swedish.
That was very Swedish, yeah, you know. Yeah.
That just sounds Muppets.
Swedish chef, that's all I know in Sweden.
Oh, do we have Gary 1111 here?
Do it. Oh,
there is Gary. Hello, Gary.
Gary 1111. Have you got your YouTube channel open in the background? Is that what I can hear?
No.
Oh, I'm just getting a little bit of echo.
No, I have nothing open.
It could be just my. Hang on, let me just check me. I think I'm closed. I'm watching this, but that's on. Yeah, I'm getting some. A little bit of feedback. So the Hornet's here. Hello, Hornet. Baker Street Gaming. And what's that one? Causeless Rebel. Oh, that's
Rebel.
That's a good name. Jörg Schwartz. Swatch Black. No.
Okay, so you're saying I'm echoing?
Ba-ba-bum. No, it stopped.
It stopped?
It stopped.
Okay, good. Yeah, I have no idea why that would be. I don't have anything open in the background.
Yeah, Rebel said, no, she is echoing.
I can go out and come back in, or I can refresh. Should I refresh?
No, you're all good now.
Okay.
JP says something. Brosnan Sina 3 Lata. I'm going to say that. Could I please have 3 coffees? Lata. What do you reckon? Lata?
How do you say, can I please have Godiva chocolate? Is that a hard one to say?
It's very hard. In fact, let me just do a quick search here.
Good morning, Gary W.
Hey, Google says there are no languages in the entire world that use that phrase.
Oh, only English, huh?
Yeah, just English.
6,500
Whoa.
languages. Here's a summary
Six-
from the website blog.
Thanks, Google. Apparently, there are 6,500 languages. Google, stop. Google, stop.
I think Google just told on you. You've been lying, boy. Now sit in the corner with your dunce cap on.
Fingers
See,
on lips.
Even
Fingers-
Who Wants to Know wants chocolate.
Can I have some
Okay,
chocolate?
so he had it
No.
on his list, but he forgot. He had a very busy week and he forgot. He can redeem himself right now. And that's what I'm trying to get him to realize is that it's time to redeem yourself now. See?
Well, things like chocolates have to come for reasons. You know, just as Schrodinger says, you know, reasons.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah, Easter. You're gonna have to wait till Easter now.
I can't wait till Easter. Do you know what kind of terrible things will happen if I don't have my chocolate before Easter?
You are literally just going to have to wait till Easter. Okay.
Okay, so you guys, you heard it said.
Yeah, you need it here first, and it's live and it's recorded. You're just gonna have to wait, woman.
So you're going to have to understand when I'm a little bit testy what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking.
No, I
chocolate.
did not try running that idiot's fake Moorish language comment through Google Translate, but that's a great idea. Great idea.
Because Google would have gone, I'm sorry, I don't know that one. It's like if you ask Google, what is a Moorish American? Oh, actually, should we try that? Hey, oh, come here, Google. Come here, get closer. Hey, Google, what is a Moorish American?
According to Wikipedia, North America is a continent entirely within the northern hemisphere and almost all within the western hemisphere.
Google,
It can also
stop.
be described as a northern subcontinent.
Google, stop. Google, hey, Google, where is Northwest Mexico? Thinking.
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
What a surprise.
Your mistake, Sean is right. Your mistake is you're not asking Alexis.
No, I've got Google. I haven't got Alexa. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When you have a device called Alexa, if you start calling her Alexis, she is not going to answer any of your damn questions.
She is not going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all.
There we go. Now,
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
one important thing that happened yesterday, which I was talking to a dear friend of mine. Oh shit, I've gone the wrong place. I'm
sorry. Take a look at that comment.
Oh, that. Do you know what we should do? Do you know what we should do? We should, when we get these comments, we should actually snippy them and put them in a like really funny video. Chuck, you need to use the Moorish Google Moogle.
Moople.
Oh, it's Moogle. Oh, he's put Moogle, but yeah, it should be.
I know, but what if we make one called Moople? Moople.
Moople. That would be a lot better.
And we can just, make sure that we can put the comment in, and then the comment will come back with its translation. That's way too many ideas I have for that.
Oh no. Right. So I was about to make a big whinge that I'm making yesterday it was at work. I had a few quiet moments. So I started preparing a script for a Devon video. And then when I went to download it, it had gone, but I've just found it.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's good.
It is good because I was searching under the wrong title. Oh, that means I can finish that tomorrow. Oh.
So did you hear that Devon made 2 videos with my name, with my name in the titles? And I think he was really hoping he would get a lot more subscribers than he got. But it didn't work out for him.
No, so he's doing well with his 101 subscribers. 101 of which I can guarantee. How many people we got watching this video? We got 18 people. Guarantee 18 of those are in this this chat.
This chat right now. Thank you, Joe. See, that's a great idea. Did you see Joe's comment?
I did see the comment. A little bit concerned about the letters. I'm not buying VD candy. That just doesn't sound right, Joe.
Valentine's Day, I think he means, dear.
I can't. With Joe, you can never tell.
I'm behind you, Joe. I knew what you meant.
Oh, I'm going to go left of field and go, I don't think that's quite right. Just quietly. Oh,
yes, I know. He's been trying since the beginning of time, I'm afraid. But unfortunately, you have to actually do something that violates community standards or copyright in order for someone to actually legally strike your video. So because I have never, ever had a strike on my channel, ever, they're going to look at it really close before they decide to strike someone who's never had any violation at all.
Well, hang on a second. You broke the first rule of community guidelines.
What are you talking about?
You stole Devon's video.
What?
And you put it up without his permission.
When?
Exactly when.
I don't have any of Devon's videos.
Well, you had one a long time ago. But that's what he claims, that people steal his videos.
No, what you're referring to is actually scam stingers. I've never had one of Devon's videos on my channel, ever.
Oh, have you? Oh, you have.
No, I haven't. Nope. Never. Now, when he went over and he put himself on an attorney's forum and read a bunch of nonsense, I went over there and read that. But that's not a video of his. I've never, ever had one. All of his claims of me stealing his videos are complete lies. I've never had any of Devon's videos up on my channel.
I thought you had one. Like I'm talking about maybe 2.5 years ago or something like that.
I had 2 or 3 about Devon, but I never have had one of his videos.
Oh, okay.
The only reason that he is angry with me is because I went after him for going after Van's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And so he tries to lump me into, but he has a particular disdain for me because I go after and make all of his, comrades look stupid. But it's not from copyright anything. Now I've had other people that I will go in and I will do fair use, but nothing, quite frankly, that Devon says is intelligent enough for me. I mean, there's no possibility of anybody falling for anything Devon says because he's such an ignoramus when he says it. So I don't have to worry about that. I go after the ones that I'm concerned that people are actually listening to.
Yeah, the ones that are actually going to cause damage and indeed have caused damage. We've seen 2 people, what was that now, about 18 months ago, end up in bloody federal prison for a combination of 20 years. Mm-hmm. That certain person, whose name shall not be mentioned, because he's a douchebag. But yeah, I still love the way he talks about, you stole my video. You stole my video. You didn't have my permission. Don't need it.
Nope. And the funny part about it is that he projects everything. So if he accuses Degen of something, for example, then it's something generally he's guilty of himself. And people that tell on themselves in that manner are very interesting subjects to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
So just consider that, everyone, while watching any of his outbursts. And you will find that the majority of what he's putting out there on someone else is actually something he's doing himself.
Yes. Oh, yes. Now, what else was I going to talk to you about?
So do you want to talk a little bit about what's going on with Light Tajiri?
Oh, I'd love to. Now, I just want to touch on one other topic that made me very sad about 9 days ago. Was, I don't know if you remember, but my cricket team got into the final of the Big Bash cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, honey.
Not by much. I mean, it was a great game. It was a great game. But
I know you were looking forward to that.
Oh, that's right, because it says, don't even think about contacting me during like 4 and 8 o'clock on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I remember getting the threat. I remember.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a threat. It was more of a warning.
A threatening warning. Yes, I remember it.
But yeah, we lost.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Anyway, tell me more. So,
well, we believe there's 2 different potential reasons as to why she has these charges. It's quite confusing when you actually look at the record itself. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to just share the screen if I can do that.
Swindle walked in at just the right moment. Swindle, we're talking about your favorite female friend. Well, favorite friend.
Okay, so here we go. Pay attention to the lipstick on the screen.
How many cups of coffee have you got going there?
Oh,
what?
All of those are mine. Get your own.
What? Well, at the end of the stream, I'm going, anyway, so welcome to the Vegas Around.
No, this is a light day. What do you mean?
This is just between 8 and 9. Fucking come on.
So for those Moors that might actually see this live stream, let me enlighten you on something. And that is, you might want to go ahead and actually search the full name. Her full name is Pauline D. Ritchie -Moore. And that is what is actually in here. So this is her, as you can see. This is her current booking sheet with her booking number. And you can see that she's still in custody. And we see that there are 2 trespass cause numbers here, or 1 cause number, 2 trespasses, 2nd-degree trespass. And then failure to appear follows that. And then 2 totally different case numbers for making false statements and failure to appear. And just let me make sure you guys see this, that as of 2:21 a.m. today, she is still in custody. Okay.
Well, that was what, 6 hours ago?
Yes, exactly. So unless for some reason well, actually, let me do this. Let me refresh this.
Oh, let me just kiss it.
Yes. And here we go. No, this last update was at 4:37. And so unless within the last 60 minutes, she has been released, she is still in custody. Okay.
Wow.
Her total bond amount is $4,500, in which she has not been bonded or bailed out in any way, shape, or form at this point. And here's the confusing part. So it would make total sense that by her attempting in her last video to go up to the Bally's building and put a false, fraudulent lien and frivolous lien posted on the building, that potentially the owner got in touch with the sheriff's department or the state police, called it in, and they ended up trespassing her in that way. Okay. But it's also potentially something that may not have to do with the trespassing of that recent building, because she's got a failure to appear showing up also for this district, for this jurisdiction. So we don't know whether it was her trying to lay claim falsely on this Bally's building to turn it into a post office, or whether it's a trespass somewhere else. Now, if you guys remember back several months ago, Pauline went to the local post office during a holiday where she claimed in Federal Way they had shut down the building because of something the Moores had done, and she went and rose a flag on their flagpole, one of her flags.
Yeah, it was a public holiday. Was it Labor Day or something?
It was a federal holiday when she did it, yes. It's very possible that that could have been the trespass, and then she never showed up to court, and as a result, she had a bench warrant. Or this could be a combination of things. I don't know for sure. Getting the arrest paperwork is not an option right now. So we're just going to have to watch this case and see where it goes and see what other information from the transcripts we can get. We don't really know what the trespass is from, because let's face it, she's done so much crap. We don't know. But what I can confirm is that her bail amount is at $4,500. She is still definitely being held at this time.
And when was she? Is that the 9th she was arrested?
She was actually arrested the 8th in Kent. And then she was at Kent Correctional for several hours, and then they extradited her, if you could believe that, to SCORE, which is of course a different facility.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, and I've got some inside knowledge here with regards to her. I know that they've been watching her. So we'll see what happens here. But
so what I'm trying to get at is arrested on the 8th. It's now the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Only, I mean, even I could post myself $4,500, but nobody has picked the phone up or made an appearance and gone, come on, I'll get you out of here.
I don't have proof of this, but I did see it somewhere that someone was putting up a GoFundMe type of page to provide people with a way to donate. But that's what they did with Sharon, and Sharon never got released, and that money just somehow disappeared into somebody's pocketbook. So, I just don't know what to say.
I know what to say. Fucking loser.
Say it, Chuck.
She's a fucking loser. The whole people are fucking losers.
It's kind of the most embarrassing thing about this online Moors community. And let me just put a little caveat here. We are not talking about the 501c3 nonprofit temples. We are specifically talking about the online Moors that like to play con games with everyone. They like to scam. They like to try to claim that they're something that they're not. These individuals do not stick together. They claim family this, family that. And then when it comes right down to it, they're not there for each other.
No.
One thing I can say is there was someone who was there for Sharon the first time around, but Sharon was not there for them because she jumped bail and they lost their money because of that. And so, of course, nobody wants to feed any more bail money into Sharon's account because she can't be trusted. They don't stick together. They're not loyal to one another. Nowhere near the same as, a Native American tribe or even lots of fraternities. They have no loyalty to one another at all.
I'm just trying to search GoFundMe, and I can't find anything. Pauline, Light to Jury.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was for, there's several different charity. There's Fundly.
Okay.
Yeah, there's several different ones. So there's not just GoFundMe. And all I'm saying is I heard around the grapevine that was something that was happening. So I don't know whether it ever did or not. I just know that after collecting almost $1,200 for Sharon, all of a sudden those funds just disappeared. And I know that they tried to claim, oh no, they're still sitting in a fund, blah blah blah. Well, I happen to understand how these platforms work, and they can only sit there for 90 days. It's been over a year, so they're not still sitting there. Those funds were withdrawn to someone, and they were never used for the purpose of Sharon.
September the 15th, 2019.
That was the time that she was arrested. But when they opened up the GoFundMe, I think was a few days after that. And they do not hold those funds for more than 90 days. That's the legal amount of time that they can hold them. But they can fool their own people that are not informed of that and claim, oh no, those funds are still sitting there.
It's just a dating infamy that everybody. It's like, do you remember when Kennedy was shot? Do you remember when the Challenger blew up? Do you remember when man landed on the moon? Do you remember where you were when Sharon got arrested? I was actually sitting right here. I was actually sitting right here, and Goober's video popped up, and I went, "Oh, that's Sharon." That's funny. Yeah.
It's really kind of funny because these guys, you can tell from the video I just put up of the comments, they get so angry and they call me hateful for reporting on these things. But the funny part about it is that why are you yelling at someone who's just simply reporting on what's factually happening? Number one. And number two, yes, I am happy when they get caught because they're scammers. They're scamming other people into believing. I mean, you guys, back several months ago, I would say probably 8 months ago, there is a video that I did where a woman calls in to Light Tajiri and her brother when Shalimar Bey was still actively in the group, and is crying her eyes out because she's been evicted from her home, her vehicle has been removed, and she's literally sleeping in someone's backyard in the rain. She's begging them for help, and they're giving her nothing but bullshit. So this is how they talk to and treat people when they get hurt after following their bogus lies. It was shortly after that her brother stopped speaking at all on anything. But Light Tajiri doesn't care. She just keeps right on going. Oh, we're going to give you a number to somebody in your area who can help you. That poor woman is sleeping in someone's backyard in the rain. And you have the audacity to, we'll figure out a way to get you a number for somebody to help, which never happened.
No, I can well imagine.
Exactly, Joe. Facts don't care about your feelings. They don't. Yep, exactly, like every other cult. And that reminds me, there's a new show out on BET right now, and it's called Ruthless. It was actually put together by Tyler Perry and his group, and it is about a group of individuals that will remind you largely of the Moors, that are actually in a commune type of scenario, which you've heard people like Jamal talk about a lot, where they want to get together and they want to have this land and they want to do their own vegetables and all of this other stuff. Well, that's what these people start out doing, and it turns into a Jim Jones type of scenario. The first, for those of you that get BET on your cable, or maybe you get it through Amazon or Netflix or another form, not Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, or some other form. If you get it, it's called Ruthless. The whole first season is up, and it is very telling. And they're just several of them are a hop, skip, and a jump from how dangerous these people are. These people that they go into are very anti-government. They're anti any other culture. White, Jewish, Native American, Mexican. They don't care. If you are not part of them, you are dog doo-doo, basically. It's scary how similar you can see it becoming. They could at least give her a Moorish flag to use as a blanket. I have to say that in that particular scenario, I was the closest I've ever been to breaking and actually attempting to try to find a way to help a person who had followed them on a personal level. I felt so bad for this woman who was just bawling her eyes out. Her car had been taken. They had foreclosed on her house. She had done tons of paperwork that they had told her, oh, no, they can't take your house. Do that. They told her to quit her job. They told her to stop paying her mortgage and her car payment. This woman is homeless as a female, a young female, and is living in someone's backyard on the grass who wants her out. And she's begging them for help, and not a damn, oh, we'll pray for you.
Because that'll work.
I just sick.
That'll work. Prayers will pay your bills.
Sickening. It was, like I said, the closest I had ever come to wanting to help someone who was a follower of that group, who had gotten themselves in trouble because she was so terrified. You could hear it in her voice.
It's wrong, I tell you. Anyway, so what else? I tried to crash a conference call with Swindle the other week.
You did what? You tried to crash?
Yeah, I managed to get into a conference call with my Electro Demol Bay name, and it was coming to the close, and she opened the microphones, and I just screamed something and got booted as fucking quick as slamming a door on someone's ass. But it was funny. But listening to the shit, the absolute utter shit that she talks is just. I mean, I've heard it before, but what was it? It was something about our courts will convict them, and we will take the Albions, and we will take all of our stuff, the usual stuff. But it was just so strange to listen to it like live. It's the first time I've ever gone into a conference. And unfortunately, you can't see the other people's faces on the cameras, but you can just imagine them sitting there going, yeah.
Well, it's been reported that a couple of days ago, with this conference call that went on, that apparently Virgo Triad is the very first person that is going to be deported on a ship to Europe as soon as Sharon Tracy Gale gets out of jail. So they're going to take one of the Native Americans out of the group and deport them to Europe. I'm talking about being lost, just completely lost.
So they're going to actually take an Aboriginal of the land.
Yes. And
send you to Europe. Well, I mean,
yes.
Look, there could be worse places that could send you. I mean, Europe's pretty cool. Go to the right part of Europe. It's sort of warm all year round. You haven't got to worry about. What did you say? It's minus 12. You know, you haven't got to. Only if they deport you with all of your furniture.
Well, what I find to be funny is
sort of pack everything in a sea container, put the dogs on a plane, and you know, if they do it properly, then yeah, why not? Just take it.
Well, apparently Sharon's the only one capable of doing this, because it has to be after Sharon gets out of jail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. On the plus side, that could take around about, what, 10 to 25 years to happen? You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't start bubble wrapping stuff too quickly, okay?
I keep telling them I have the DNA evidence. I got mine done. I know what I am. They're going to have a really hard time deporting someone who has that DNA.
Well, that's right, because don't forget, you are Aboriginal to Northwestern Mexican. I'm just saying. So, now, obviously, with all of this malarkey going on in the world, this current health issue, last year I was going to go and get a DNA test done. It actually doesn't cost too much over here, but obviously the medical services and the laboratories and all that are a little bit busy at the moment.
They are.
But it probably in about 6 months' time, when hopefully, fingers crossed, everything sort of slows down a little bit, then I will go and get a DNA test. And I can guarantee that I am totally North European. Totally.
Well, you are at least 23% Roo, I know for a fact. Nobody that twerks like you cannot be at least 23% Roo.
Rude or Roo?
Roo.
Well, as in kangaroo. As in kangaroo, yes.
Yes. Have you all seen the way he jumps and twerks? And I mean, it's
probably about 15%, I reckon.
Oh, I bet it's at least 23%. We'll have to wait and see.
20. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down.
Okay.
I'm going to time and date this. Right.
Yes, Walter, I think that would be a good bet. I think it would be a good bet to say that I'm probably not going very far.
Right. Virgo states 23% kangaroo. All right, that's locked in.
Okay. Wait, but is it locked in the same place where my Godiva chocolates were locked in?
Okay, I fucked up. I'm sorry.
I still love you.
Thank you, darling. But
there's still time.
Wait till Easter.
Wait till Easter.
Well, actually, it's fun. Oh no, it's gone. Valentine's Day everywhere in the world. I can't even.
Well, that's okay. Like Joe said, they're probably on sale now.
So I can buy you twice as much. 50% off. Boom.
Gary says his eyes are still burning. I think that might be from the twerking.
Oh, still, I haven't twerked for a long time.
I know. Shall we watch you twerk? Yes, let's do it. I have some twerking. Here we go.
Only for
that's a great rule. I like that rule.
Rule number 3, always do as Virgo says.
Oh, that makes sense.
And rule number 4, see rules 1 to 4.
And you have to admit, those are some awesome rules, too.
We're going to have to change those rules. I'm sorry.
No, those rules are perfect. We can add to them.
No.
Although after a while, they become redundant.
No, I think this week I'm going to knock out a couple of videos, and I think this week I need to sit, put myself in the zone, and think of some new rules.
But Stuck is the official rule maker.
Well, Stuck can go get stuck somewhere.
Oh, my. This is
Rebel.
a family show, Chuck.
Rebel says, my eyes, I'm blind. Peg, I'm blind. Help me, Peg. Thank you, guys. I'm going to have some nightmares now.
Oh no
Gary
nightmares.
the one says no. Joe Hassan says no.
I just had to wake everybody up.
Yeah. Why is everyone saying no? Fuck, you don't argue when I do it for charity.
Well, that's charity.
You all go, oh look, Chuck's twerking. Let's donate. But when it's thrown back at you, just as a reminder, you're all going, no. Wow.
So apparently I have, according to these 3 that are on the conference call that only 12 people are subscribed to, I have violated the Dred Scott case, in which I must say I was never subpoenaed to. I don't really understand how. I've also apparently violated the peace and treaty friendship
Still 1787
Yes.
Peace and friendship.
and which I never signed that I'm aware of. I violated all of these things, and this is what's going to allow for Sharon to have me, a indigenous person, removed from my own homeland to Europe.
I think I know what happened with that.
What?
I think I can answer that one.
Okay.
The problem is the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, signed on 2nd of July, 1787. The problem is, because the fact that you were there at the time, you didn't sign it.
No,
That-
I didn't.
I think that's part of the problem. The fact that you were there, I think I've just worked it out.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because you were there, you saw it all happen. I think that's part of the issue.
Hmm.
I genuinely think that's.
Well, in that case, it makes me much more knowledgeable than it does any of them, doesn't it?
Well, from what I heard, from the whispers I'm getting from lots of grapevines, is that you were actually part of the drafters. You were there drafting that document, but because you didn't sign it, I think that's the issue.
I know. Shame on me. I'm always doing something wrong. Always.
You should have thought ahead 242 years later. That's
I know.
you got to keep thinking ahead. I think that's where you fell down.
Okay. Well, I will clean up my scraped knee where I fell down.
Okay.
And keep moving ahead. I'll try harder next time.
So whatever happens now in 2021, think ahead for the next, 200-300 years.
Okay.
And when you're still here,
yeah,
in holographic form, you just think ahead. That's all I'm saying. Legend
Wait a
has
minute,
it.
what's going on
Legend
here?
has it that Virgo signed it with the blood of Devon Bay.
Who's picking on my Preston?
What? Who's picking on Preston?
I don't
You
know.
You got to go through me first. Dog, you mean bitch? Are you misgendering her? Ooh,
No.
ooh.
Who's doing that?
Don't you pick on JP?
No.
Mm-mm.
It looks like who wants to know said nay.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, Virgo was. William Sign says Virgo was with the borders of Philadelphia.
I was.
Not borders as in edges, but borders as in sleeping people.
Oh. Okay.
Have you? Ian says, have you seen the video by a guy called Fez Up about Sharon Gale a year ago?
I don't know, probably, but do you have a link?
Yeah, that doesn't ring the Fez Up. What a great name, Fez Up. All right, who wants to know says misunderstanding through a shitty joke on my part. Yeah, you've got to be no disrespect to who wants, but and also to anybody that when you type in the chat, and I'm guilty of this, I will probably make a comment on something about 6 comments ago, and it just gets taken out of context. So you just when you're in the chat, you just got to be really careful about
it's some text is always tricky when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So
No, who wants to? No, you don't have to leave. Don't leave. Just I think comments can be. I think comments can be sort of, if you're going to make a funny comment, then put in some exclamation marks and question marks and asterisks, just to show that you're not being funny, not being serious, and
no leaving. There was no harm intended here.
No. I think Joe. Yeah.
Sean says dog treats is an insult to any woman or man on this chat. Okay, then.
Well,
we love our puppers.
If anybody needed an icebreaker, there it is, right there.
So, let me tell you guys, there's some very potentially upsetting information that's going to be happening on Wednesday, the 17th. Our very own little man is going in for his surgery.
Oh,
I know.
Oh.
I am so worried, you guys. He's never been away from me for that length of time. He's never been away from me, period, as a matter of fact, except for one time that he went to the vet that my spouse took him because he had become allergic and had hives, and he was only gone for a couple of hours just to get medication for that. But I know he's going to come home and he's going to be like, Mom, they took one of my legs, Mom. I know he's going to hate me for at least a day, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with it, you guys.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Here's a little bit of a funny story. So I went down to see ex-Mrs. Chuck last night, and I've obviously got the dogs with me today and for the week. And she was saying that during the week, Charlotte had to go to the vet just for a checkup, just a yearly checkup and get her bits and bobs and her jabs and her tablets and all that sort of stuff. And when ex-Mrs. Check, really? Does she owe me a check? I can't remember.
That's something else there.
Ex-Mrs. Chuck said, so when she takes them out for a walk, the leads come out and Charlotte's all back to me, let's go, go, go. And Charlie will sort of get up and go to the door. For some reason, Charlie knew. She must have said to Charlotte, I'm taking you to the vet. So she gets Charlotte's lead out, and apparently Charlie's sitting by the back door, not moving.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't move. He just sat at the back door and he sort of looked and went, I know where she's going. I'm not going. I'm good. See ya.
You know, I am very careful about using VET in spelling or in English because they know what I'm talking about. They definitely will speak to one another about it. Morgana is guilty of telling everyone, Morgana being 4 years old now, is guilty of telling everyone what it is and where they're going. Of course, they've all been at least once, so they are all, you know, familiar with it. And I'm just trying to keep it under wraps as much as I possibly can. But yes, he's going to have his little swimmers removed. And I'm just devastated at the idea that he's going to be so upset with me when he gets home.
He won't be upset. Don't stress.
You know how sensitive little man is.
I know. And I think I said this to you the other day that yes, he will get a little bit gnarly and probably give you that look for about 2-3 days, that sort of.
Do you think? Do you think? Would you be upset with me, Chuck?
Depends if the nurse was cute. If the nurse at the veterinary clinic was cute, then yeah, I probably wouldn't be too fussed.
Well, I would pay extra, like I am for little man, to have them give you the calm down shot beforehand. So you might not even see.
Here's a story. I had knee surgery. When did I have knee surgery? 1991. I got injured at football and it fucked up my football career. And I remember I had to have an arthroscopy on my left knee because I had blood clots all over my knee. And I went into hospital on the day before, and then on the morning of the next day, I was having surgery. So I got a jigsaw. I was just playing with the jigsaw, and she went, "Oh, I've just come to give you your pre-operation meds." And I went, "Yeah, whatever." Anyway, she just the old, through the catheter,
IV. Mm-hmm.
And that was it. It was like I've never had ecstasy or cannabis or whatever, but I was flying. I was like,
Did the ceiling come down to meet you?
No, but I was doing this jigsaw and I was doing it so well. I was like close to finishing and I was going, oh, the pieces, they're flying. Woo! Woo! And it's got in the hole. Yeah. I was on not another planet. I think I was in a different galaxy. Oh,
that's hilarious.
Oh man. And then I remember eventually remember going down to surgery, and you get put on the old table there with Dr. Bones with his hacksaw and the guy, the anesthetist, because they normally put the mask over and go count backwards. Well, you can't count backwards with the mask over, but this guy again had the catheter, and he goes, right, I'm going to just pop some liquid in your arm, okay? And as I start pressing, I want you to count backwards from 10 to 0. And I went, no dramas, mate. I got this. I'm going to get to it. Oh, I think I said to him, I says, I'm going to bet you now I get at least a 3. He went, okay. So he puts this stuff, it's like white stuff, and the tube was like about that wide. And so he starts squeezing. I go, 10. No.
Yeah.
I was gone. But I felt it. I just felt this stuff going up my arm. And I got to about 9.25, and one of my vaguest memories, absolutely vaguest memories. That was 30 years ago. Oh my God, that was 30 years ago. Jesus Christ, how old am I?
Oh, we don't need to discuss any of that.
Not as old as Virgo. That's a fact.
Oh, you know what? I need to ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
You remember that cute little T-shirt that you had made for coming to the United States for your 50th birthday? You remember that?
Got it
What
right
exactly did that T-shirt say?
Stand by.
Because he needs another one for 2022, you guys. So I'm going to make it for him. Okay. All right. I just was not sure. Okay. Thank you very much.
And on the back.
Oh, yes. Makes
I can't
total
read it
sense.
because that's my real name on the back.
Yes.
But
Engelbert Hunkerdink.
what? Engelbert Humperdinck?
Yes, that's you.
What?
Your real name on the back.
Oh. No, it's Larry Flynn.
Oh, did you hear Larry passed away?
I don't even know who that is.
He's Hustler Magazine.
I know. I got told at work on Friday, I think it was out Friday. And the security supervisor sitting to my right goes, "Oh no, Larry Flynn's dead." And I went, He died weeks ago. And he looked at me and went, "What?" I said, "Larry King. He died weeks ago."
Larry King.
And he goes, "No, Larry Flynn." And I went, "Who?" And
Okay, so you should watch The People versus Larry Flint. It's a movie. We'll give you a good indication of how Larry was.
okay.
It's actually a very good movie too.
Okay. Oh, is it Larry Flint or Larry Flynn? I thought it was Flynn. Is it Flint?
Larry Flint.
Flint. Okay.
T.
So I don't even. I mean, yes, I bought Hustler as a kid as a young adult back in the day.
It's a pretty interesting story. The guy was definitely he had a brain on him.
Well, it's the same as Hugh Hefner. You know, everybody thought he was literally a playboy and rah-rah, but his magazines. God, the last one I bought would have been somewhere in the 2000s, but it was almost more of a educational media magazine. There was some great stories.
No, Larry Flint was definitely a smut peddler. But at least he was honest about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. By the way, I found that video.
Okay. And I can put it up, but I don't want to play it because I do not want there to be any problems.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
Let's just show everyone what channel it's on, and we can put a link in the description.
All right. Oh, let me drop that down and let me drop that up. Okay. So it's on Fez Up. Empress Judge Sharon Tracy Gale Bay's class. It was a scam. Fez Up. Oh, let's give it a thumbs down anyway. But
I don't know. He's speaking out against Sharon. I don't really know what his, I hate to do that when I usually just don't put anything until I've had the opportunity to see who they really are.
All right. Well, let me copy the link.
Because there are Temple Moors that are on here that are trying to warn people. And I don't know if this is one of them or not.
All right.
But
There's the link in the chat. So if anybody wants to look at that, you are more than welcome. Hello. Can we talk about soft turds? We can talk about anything.
sure. What would you like to talk about?
Let's talk about soft turds. Fezzup, aka No Shit Sherlock Bay. Oh, I like that.
Should we talk about how they make up stories in order to try to gum up the court system? Should we talk about how they are fed income from huge right-wing corporations that are specifically put there in order to feed this nonsense out to the public? You guys know that I've done all of this research and I've put it all up on my channel in the past. For those of you that don't remember, I actually had an ex-SOBSIT on my channel that was higher up that actually taught these scams. And that's how I know about the money filtering down from specific types of corporations. But yeah, I mean, it's a really big movement that's been going on for over 40 years in an attempt to do a government overthrow. So it's much bigger than what people realize.
I'm also glad. Sorry, I'm also glad to see that Who Wants to Know didn't leave. I'm glad you didn't leave, friend.
Let's see. The videos on Fezzup are the standard More videos. He just changes the description on each video after he realizes it was a scam. Oh, I get you. Okay. So not necessarily anything positive, just trying to catch up with himself after the fact. That makes a lot of sense.
Who wants to say we can only talk about soft turds if you provide a delegation of authority? Well, yes. Also, Virgo, before we go any further, I need your bond number. I need 3 forms of ID. And can you please get me your supervisor?
Oh, yes, of course. And can I please call you Karen, or is it Darren today?
Karen, Darren, Sharon. Take your pick. Do you have info over Glenn? Oh, Glenn been arrested again?
Glenn Serio, whatever his name is.
No, Glenn Serio.
Serio, whatever. I provided some additional information to Schrodinger's cat on that individual, since I don't really deal much with frauditors. I primarily deal with Moore's, SOBSITs, militias, those sorts of individuals. But the frauditors is something that Schrodinger's cat does a lot of, and I just got through sending some information on good old Glenn. So
has Glenn been arrested again then?
That I am not sure of. I provided a background check and some court cases that I had located.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at his.
Yeah, that's what's going through the grapevine, is that supposedly he's been arrested again.
Okay. Just quickly looking at his video, nothing looks out of the ordinary.
John, that would be awesome if you wouldn't mind sending that to my email, because I can't actually copy and paste anything out of StreamYard. So that would be wonderful.
Oh, chickens.
And I take it your cold shower has now worn off.
Yeah, I got the fan on number 2 speed. Ay, caramba. What temperature is it? Yeah, still it is. Oh, we've come down to a balmy, about a balmy 84. Jesus. At 9:25 in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Well, let's actually see what it's like where I'm at. Give me 1 second here.
616.
Listen to this, you guys. I just got informed by someone that King Abdul Mumin aka Joseph Pigott, is coming after me. So apparently there have been more threats. Let's see.
Somebody told me that Joe put a video up and I was supposed to contact Swindle. Swindle was actually supposed to get in touch with you. Swindle, if you're still here, send me that bloody video and I will rip it a new one.
What video is that, honey?
I don't know. So, I got a message saying, I can't even find it now, but someone said, Joe Pigott has just put up a new video. Now, it's not on his channel, but apparently Swindle had it. And I said to Swindle...
Oh, yes, and let me provide it to you.
Oh, please do.
I believe it's this one. Oh. And this one is actually ranked up to, or revved up to, we'll say, the area that where they specifically speak about how they're going to get me. And so unless, there we go. I believe that's the one right there.
But it's not on his King Abdul. Yeah, that's Joe. Yeah, that's Joe Pigott.
Yeah, Mr. Pigott.
Oh wow.
So let's see if
yeah,
it is. It's where he begins to talk specifically. They begin to talk specifically about how they're going to get me. They're going to get me.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, actually, if you want to take that one and do a video on it, Chuck, that would actually
done and done. Done and done.
That would actually be awesome because I really don't want to do a video on that one.
No, leave it to me. I'll fix that up.
Yeah, it's an interview with Sharon, and they talk all about. Apparently, I've broken the laws of Dred Scott, and I've done all kinds of messing around with the peace treaty, and I've done. Sharon's going to get out of jail, and she's going to take me from my own homeland and put me on a ship, and yeah.
King Abdul. Oh, that's his new channel. Oh, hello. Well, let's subscribe to that shit then. Oh, Mr. Pigott. Oh, you do not know what you have fucking done.
All right, here we go. It is.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, Chuck. It is
it warming up?
15 degrees where I am, Fahrenheit.
So it's warming up then. It's like almost inside.
When I first started speaking to you, it was -12.
That's right. So we're almost in a volcano now. We're almost getting to down into the lava, into the magma.
Well, okay. Yeah, we're having a heat wave. Mm-hmm.
Having a heat wave.
A tropical heat wave. Yeah, that's it.
Wow. So I've got to go the other way now. Convert -11 degrees Fahrenheit to centigrade.
-11 degrees Fahrenheit is equivalent to -23.889 degrees Celsius.
Now do it for -15.
That's fucking cold.
Do it for -15.
Convert -15 Fahrenheit to Celsius.
-15 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to -26.111 degrees Celsius.
So you should see when I let little man out earlier, he's picking up his little tootsies like a little deer trying to just get somewhere to go potty real quick and then run real fast back in. Yeah. And then I have to sit there and I have to wrap his little tootsies up and I have to put him in lukewarm water because they're cold, and poor baby.
Oh my God, that is so cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Minus that. Okay, that's wrong. Let me have a real deep think into my memory.
When I lived in Fargo, it got to be that temperature, Mr. Swindle, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But you know what? It's like once it gets under minus 20, it's like pretty much the same. You know what I mean? You just can't feel it any colder. It's just is what it is. Yes, they do make snow booties for dogs. And if we go for a walk, that's one thing. But for him just to tootle out for a second to go potty in the snow, I don't force him. Yeah, because those snow booties are actually as traumatizing to him as the snow itself.
Our old dog Bosley had very sensitive paws. Some of the skin had come off the paws, and when we used to take him out in the summer for a walk, we had to put socks on him, and it stressed him out immensely, and he couldn't. He just couldn't coordinate it. So yeah, I'd rather just whisk him out very quickly, get out there, and then get back in.
See, Maisie, because she's got those great big feet with the webbed toes and everything. She's got that, that Brazilian Mastiff that's in her. She can walk around in that no problem. She's got 3 coats. She can handle the cold. But the little boxer, little man, he gets cold really, really fast. His thin hair doesn't help. Hope your shirt caught in the freezer door.
What? Hope someone comes by and notices my shirt caught in the freezer. What the fuck?
I don't know. Hi, Gimbals.
I think, literally from memory, living in England for 35 years, the lowest I'm going to say the lowest I can ever remember it getting in 35 years in England was about -2 Celsius. That's, I think, I've never known it any colder than -2. So that's up until 2006.
Hi, Diane. Yes, it is cold, freaking cold.
All right, let's get over the cold thing, okay? Can we concentrate on the hot people that are really hot?
But we've been concentrating on your hotness the whole time, where you keep saying, "Oh, it's frying here. Oh, I need a towel. I need another shower."
The difference, for me, the obvious difference between hot and cold is if you're cold, you can grab another sweater, you can grab another jumper, you can grab another coat, you can put some gloves on, you can put some hats on, put a scarf on, and you can warm yourself up. But when you're hot, you can't. I mean, I could take this off, but it wouldn't look pretty. But
that's one of the reasons why I can't stand the hot climates, because you cannot cool yourself off easily. And with having heat stroke in my past, it is a potential issue. So I live in the cold.
Yeah, I understand that. And I've had heat stroke, sunstroke, fucking sunburn, fucking you name it. I've had it here. But I would rather have that than the cold.
Well, good for you. I'm glad you're
where
you want to be.
I think that makes me a devil because I can cope with the heat. And I think that makes you an angel because you can't cope with the heat.
I see. My feathers begin to wilt.
Yes. So I just keep thinking about Lucifer. Emofield, when or what are you doing a live stream in the cold shower? Yeah, probably in about the next 5 minutes.
Oh, let me tell you something, Diane. So his air
Oh,
conditioner.
no,
Just
no,
hush. I will
no,
mute you.
no.
I will mute you. So I have to tell you this story, Diane.
Here we go.
His air conditioning does not work well. So I said, because he was looking too red and he was looking like he was going to get sick, I said, no, I'm going to buy you an air conditioner and I'm going to have Amazon ship it to you. And he braided me for an hour about that and would not let me do it. So don't ask him if he has an air conditioning, because he doesn't care whether he has air conditioning or not. He'll just sit there and bitch and moan and groan about how hot it is and won't let anyone help him. Why? Probably because he's male. Okay, I feel better now. You're stubborn. You don't even know what's good for you half the time. Okay, I'm done.
Cool. Excellent. No, and one of the major reasons as well, thank you, Diane, is because I'm in a rental and I can't. Oh, there's some news on.
A window unit doesn't do anything to the actual property at all. You set it in a window. You set it there like a vase.
Anyway. The moon's in its waxing phase.
He doesn't want to go
waning phase at the moment, by the way. If anybody wants to go and look, it's about 10% in a beautiful waning view.
Well, it's morning time. How are we going to see it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it's 9:37 here. It was beautiful when I was taking the dogs for a walk. Oh.
William, you would think so, but you know what? Chuck is just Chuck, okay? If that tells you anything. I mean, he's dying, right? And I'm trying to get him to realize, hey, it's a window unit. It will keep your bedroom cold so you can sleep at night, because he's having trouble sleeping. His face is purple while I'm talking to him. I could get it to him within 2 days, and he's just arguing with me. Argue. And finally, he just yelled at me, and I said, well, fine, screw it then. I'm not going to do it. It's going to be like that. Okay. You were saying, Chuck?
Yeah. So
look at the little hearts in the coffees. Aren't they cute?
Oh, I like the one bottom left. That's a
leaf or whatever.
Well, that's actually a fern. That's almost, if it was bent ever so slightly, that would be the Australian fern.
Mm.
But yeah, the hearts are good. I'm a bit concerned about that one right at 6 o'clock. That looks like
because somebody spilt on the thing.
No, the actual coffee. It looks like for one of a better description, it looks like gloop. It just looks like oil. It's like,
well, it might be that really heavy duty Turkish coffee or Arabic coffee.
Yeah,
which is basically like gloop.
It just looks like syrup.
I know, PJ. I know. See, this is how friendships have issues. I'm gonna leave that up so that he can read it when we're not paying attention. He'll read it and you maybe get the hint.
Wow.
Thank you for mentioning that, PJ.
I don't want to.
My goodness! Look at our friend just went live.
Okay, let's have a quick quick squiz. Now, I don't want to mention anything, but
You're right, PJ. It is a basic human right.
Let's have a quick look here, see what. Pennsylvania state trooper who co-owned Gentlemen's Club arrested on prostitution gambling charges. Let's see where he's reading this from.
Did you see that supposedly he put out a Devon News Network put out an arrest warrant for Virgo Triad? Did you see that?
Well,
Evidently, he didn't pay attention to the people who were getting arrested because of putting out fake arrest warrants on people.
Hang on. Where's he reading this from? Pittsburgh.cbsocial.com.
One of his favorite news sources is The Onion.
Oh, yeah, that's a great source. That is so trusted and so legit.
It's so trusted that it says this is satire right at the top of the web page. I know.
I think there's that one and chickens. The one about the Queen stealing babies in 1963.
Yes.
He's cancelled that one. He stopped it.
Oh, he
did. Did he stop it or?
I don't know. Apparently, he got some kind of a strike over the weekend for providing false medical information or something. But I don't know what that was all about.
Let's face facts. In this current situation, if you put anything, absolutely anything up about, and it's not true.
Oh yeah, I know, and I'm very glad for that because I'm sick and tired of hearing all of that.
I'm so over websites, or sorry, not websites. I'm so over channels going. It's like you got to go. Sorry.
We had a guy that said, I can't remember what his channel was, but he said something to the effect of wearing masks when you're not sick is retarded. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So getting wearing a seatbelt when you're not in a car accident is retarded. And I mean, all of these preventative things are retarded, right?
Yep.
I don't understand these people, but it doesn't matter. It's just
I've also got to be honest. Last week during lockdown, sorry, not last week, week before. So we were in lockdown from 6 p.m. on Sunday the 31st, and that's the first time that I have been involved in lockdown. And it was mandatory to wear masks. So I got a mask from work. Sorry, I've got 2 or 3 masks from work, and I've also got some from home, as you know.
Yep.
And I've got to admit, wearing it was a bit of a bind. Especially this one. You gotta pop that round, and then you gotta pop that up, and then you gotta pop that on, and then you gotta bend it. So, bit of a pain in the ass. And I use these for DIY as well. But any normal brain, as you're out shopping at Coles, which is our local supermarket, when you're out getting petrol, when you're out just even when you're out and about, we had to wear them at work. It was mandated that you wear them at work.
Right.
And yes, it is a pain in the ass. I'm not having trouble breathing. Asthmatics would not have trouble breathing. I'm sorry, any asthmatics. I'm sorry. Because there is no problem. Air is coming in. You are still getting air into your lungs. So I used to scream at people last year and I go, wear a fucking mask. It's not hard. And we had to wear this for a week. And I'm sorry, it is not hard, because you are not only A, protecting yourself, but you are B, protecting others. And why these people on the internet are going, why should I wear a mask? Why?
Well, you can see how all they think of is themselves.
They are just purely thinking about themselves. I'm sorry. It for me, it's again, I'm just a normal human being, Joe Blow. It's not fucking complicated.
Read that last message from PJ. And Rebel, I actually have not heard about that with regards to the hearing impaired. So I wouldn't be able to help you out with that.
Sean, the other day, Devon said video does specific things with children. Oh, like what? So you get a bunch of children around and you teach them how to play basketball, or you teach them how to knit?
The only children that I'm around are my four-legged children.
So in effect, that statement is actually factually correct. You do specific things with your children because your children are
fur babies.
There you go. Oh my God, Devon told some truth.
Although I don't think that's exactly what he meant.
Well, once again, it's all open to interpretation as it is in Devon's mind. But factually, because like my kids are sleeping out the back at the moment. And they've got 4 legs each.
Mm-hmm.
But those are my kids. Oh, apart from the kids in the basement, of course. That's a completely different story. But those are my babies. Those I would die for those two. Quite literally, as you would.
Yes,
I would.
Me too.
I would die for those two. In fact, I've got scars. I don't know if this will show up. So I've got a scar here and there. That was when Bosley attacked another dog, and I rammed my hand in to the jaw of the other dog, well, into Bosley's jaw to prise it off. And so I am literally scarred for life because of Bosley. Because
yeah.
So yes, you do crazy things for your children.
Yes, you do. Let me answer this question for you, Rebel, because I just got some information on it. So my understanding is that those that are exempt are those that have no hearing whatsoever and do not understand sign language. They only read lips. And so I believe that it is something that occurs within their own, like if they go to the hearing impaired schools, where they only read lips, for example. But there are masks that have been made for those, and they're working on getting those people those masks in order to stop that from being a factor.
Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I've seen what you're saying there. I was thinking it's fairly obvious. If you can read my lips, read my lips. But of course, if you've got a mask over, you can't see lips. Gotcha. With you.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha. Dang it, Bobby.
Now, I want to ask you something, Chuck. Did you get those Glade candles that I told you to get the last time I talked to you? The ones that I said that you said, do they smell like sandalwood? And I said they've got sandalwood in them.
No. Well,
Okay.
don't, I only finished work last night,
Uh-huh.
and went to get the kids.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And this is my first day off, and my first day off is generally me just completely trying to.
Oh, I'm not getting
unwind.
on you about it. I was just
No, you
asking.
are. No, you are. You are. You are.
No,
You
I'm
are.
not.
You
I'm
are.
not.
You are.
I'm
You
not.
are.
I'm
You
not.
are. You are. You are. You're just. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow is my first day. I need to go shopping. I've got no milk. I've got no bread. I've got a fuck ton of pasta, but and a fuck ton of toilet rolls. But no, I've got no food in the cupboard. So yes, I'm going to go shopping tomorrow. So
I just want to make sure you remember to pick up that candle. I think you will really like it. And I know that it is a limited, like, it was out for winter basically here. So I'm hoping that you can find it there. You may not be able to until it gets closer to wintertime for you.
no, I think we've got a store over here called Red Dot, and it's kind of it's an elite $2 store. So they sell cheapy stuff, but they do sell an absolute bucket load of candles, and I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. So
Well, I'm hoping that you can grab one because they're really nice.
Joe's got a good idea there. Use a face shield.
Yes. And I believe that they're working on something similar to that, Joe. I know that nobody likes the idea that they're not wearing them in their own settings like that, but if they can only read lips for school and that sort of thing, and then other things also, there's other things that the hearing impaired have as community stuff. But they are working on it right now. They're working on getting those masks to them. So, but that would be the reason why they were exempt in certain settings.
All right. Just want to address a couple of comments there. Elite dollar store. LOL. 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 It's a dollar store, but they sell stuff above $1. Probably about $5. But the other comment I want to address there is from Ian Woodfield. Shopping tomorrow. Don't forget Virgo's chocolates.
Oh, I love you, Ian.
I hate you, Ian.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. No, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying. Oh, I need to make a confession about this. I think. No, I'm saying. Okay, so there it is. I've got to make a confession about Nom Saying. Now, who say? Oh, John Trevi. Long time since I've seen John Trevi. Miss him heaps. So we used to email a lot back in the day. But he used to put up Nom Saying. And I used to look at that, go, what is that? Is that Latin or is that Italian or something? And then I was watching one of our friends' videos, and he goes, "No, I'm saying." I went, "God, stop saying no. I'm saying no. I'm saying." And I went, "No, what I'm saying, Nom's." Literally, the penny dropped. I was like, "Oh, if you say Nom saying fast enough."
Yep.
You're
Sounds
actually
like
saying, know what I'm saying? So I make a confession to the entire world that it took me about a year to figure out what John Trevi was saying to me.
Yeah, I love John too. John is awesome. He's been subscribed to my channel since the first day that I started dealing with. Yeah, he's
I think to me as well, he's right back in the day, and he sent me. In fact, John Trevi, was it John? Yeah, it was John Trevi. offered to send me, offered to buy me one of those pop-up green screen things.
Mm-hmm.
Not just recommend. He says, I will send you money to get you a green screen. I will pay for it. I was going, no. This was right back in the early days, and before I even got into green screens. He goes, no, I will buy you a green screen. I'll do it. I'm going, no, I don't know what to do, and it's all very confusing. But like, I'm all over it now. I'm all over it like a rash. But yeah, John, if you're watching, yeah, come on. I'm good to go. Buy me a green screen. No, so I just use cardboard, and what I do is I hang the cardboard over here, and that's my green screen. Unfortunately, I used some strong tape recently.
What did you do?
Yeah,
To your freshly painted wall?
I pulled the paint off my wall, but that's okay. Easily fixed.
John is a great lover and rescuer of kitties. So John would come on my channel every day for the first 2 or 3 years and say meow or purr, because I'm a great lover and rescuer of dogs. And that reminds me, I need to ask you something. Don't let me forget. It's about a Marble Girl.
Actually, sorry, that also reminds me. We haven't biatched in a while.
We haven't biatched in a while?
Yeah, biatch.
No, we haven't biatched in a while.
We haven't biatched. Who started that?
I think you started that.
No. Wasn't it binary? Not biatch.
Do you think so?
Who used to send you that? Who used to send you that comment?
Well, with Brian, it's always been Bagel.
Bagel. That's right. Bagel.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Bagel. I haven't seen Bagel or Biatch in a long. In fact, bring extra alcohol. It was.
Yes, I'm talking about John Trevi one, PJ. And yes, matter of fact, I have a video I'm working on right now of Mr. Ryan Esquire. He's such an idiot.
Biatch. Bring extra alcohol. The something. I can't remember. Bring extra alcohol. Biatch.
I've only had 2 cups of coffee, so don't ask me to remember anything.
Extra alcohol. The something is hurting. I'll try and remember. I came up with BH. Bring extra alcohol. The something is hurting.
We'll have to look back on some of our streams because there's stuff there.
Oh, wow. That's going to go way back here. Oh, do you know what I was thinking? As well? When you text me earlier and said, what are you doing? I said, I'm walking the dog. And you went, do you want to go live? And I went, yes, of course. And as I was walking back through the woods, I went, there was a time, and it was would probably now be about 18 months ago, that you were supporting me and you were loving my channel and you were putting them on your community post and you were being absolutely wonderful to me. And there was a time there where we hadn't actually physically spoke. And do you remember that I did a video, a live video, I think it was, and I interviewed you. And I remember having you on my channel, and I was sitting here interviewing you. I'd written out question after question after question. and I was shitting myself. I was going, I'm just about to interview Virgo Triad.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was wetting myself. I think I think the week before I'd had Virgo Degeneration.
Uh-huh.
And I interviewed him, and then you agreed to an interview, and I was absolutely wetting myself, going, "Oh my God, I'm about to fucking interview Virgo."
I'm just a person like everybody else.
I know, but back then you were my mentor, and God dang it, Bobby.
Well,
Oh,
that
dang it.
fast, didn't it? It went straight from being wetting your pants excited to calling me 437 years old.
$437. I thought it was $463.
It has always been 437. You get it confused every time.
It does ring a bell. Well,
Preston, I have not heard from Grubbo in a few days. I'm a little concerned.
Grubbo, Preston did talk to me, and apparently this is only what I've got from JP, is that apparently he's back in ICU.
Shit.
Yes, I know. That's what she told me. I was on Discord with Joe and Grubbo about Preston, just remind me, I think it was about 6 weeks ago. Oh, actually, he sent me an email. He sent me an email. Because he wants one of these. He wants to stop smoking, so he wants one of these. So he sent me his details, and I says, "Yeah, I'll get one to you." And that was the last time we spoke. And then Joe said he's back in ICU.
You guys.
I can't find it. Oh, shit. Joe, just send me can you just let me know the first 2 or 3 letters of his email, and then I'll be able to search it that way, because otherwise I've got to go through 3,000 emails. Yeah, so she says he's back in ICU.
Oh my God.
I know, it's terrible, because Grubbo is one of the most genuine, lovable fucking characters I've ever known.
Oh man.
I can't find it. I can't remember where it should be in my inbox.
Now I am stressing about it. I was hoping that he was just taking.
Got it. Oh yeah, got it. All right. January 23. So on the 23rd of January, he gave me his details and said, send him one of these to him. And then after that, Joe somehow found out that he was back in ICU.
How did you find that out, Joe?
Yeah, Joe, come on. Spill the beans. Oh, Kimballs is back. Is she
Hi,
back?
Kimballs.
Hello, darling. So his Discord was up for a moment last week. Have I got his Discord?
I do not have his Discord.
Yeah, I've got it. Oh, and the last message I got from him was on Australia Day, and he wished me happy Australia Day, which is kind of weird because I'm not Australian, but
well, let's keep our fingers crossed, everyone, and be prepared just in case he needs any help. I'll try Chuck and I will try to find a way to find out what's going on with him. Preston, can you look and see what day that was you were talking to him on Discord? Turns out,
so it would have been after January 26th. So January 26th is Australia Day.
No.
Sorry, I'm in a different screen. Sorry.
You're reading the wrong thing here.
No, I'm in Discord. Turns out, okay, doesn't matter about that. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Right, because I'm due for first series of shots next month. It will take a couple of months to determine if I'm going to take or not. Yeah, I think Binary mentioned that he's getting his shots, but it's going to be at least another 5 months. 2nd of February. Okay.
2nd of February. Today's the 15th.
Binary. I also need to talk to Binary privately. Right, 2nd of Feb. So this is 2 weeks ago.
Does anybody know what hospital he's in by chance?
Oh,
Joe?
God.
Joe, no?
It'll be, he lives in Queensland, so geez, it could be any sort of any hospital over there. Chickens. Binary, would you mind just popping the first 2 letters or 3 letters of your email address? Because I know you've sent me an email. I just need to send you a quick email.
You guys, I'm worried. 2 weeks is a long time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll keep that hidden user. Ah, okay, that's interesting. Bonner, I thought you'd sent me an email before now.
Yeah, I know, Randy, that a lot of people have said that they feel kind of yucky for the first 3 days. Some of them even up to 5 days, but not anything overly bad that goes on. And it's supposed to be up to, like William was saying, a 95% preventative. There have been very few, I've been keeping up with it pretty close. There have been very few confirmed reports through the CDC or any place else that I can locate where there's been anything real serious that's gone on. And so I think for most people, it's some hope anyway.
This is what I'm trying. That's sorry, guys. This is why I'm trying to do that, because I can't get to my keyboard.
Preston says, I'm more worried about the brief presence online. Yeah, I know, me too.
Excuse me. Preston says what? More about the brief. Yeah. We need to.
Well, I've sent an email to Joe to find out what he knows and how he knows it. See if he can give us some more information on it. Yes, Randy, I understand completely.
Sorry, you sent an email to
Joe.
If he knows anything. I think you mean if she knows anything. Which Joe are you talking? Oh, Joe Hassan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you're talking about Joe JP or something. I mean, she's got strong features, but she doesn't look like a man. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Oh, what? Stop it.
Know what I'm saying?
I call that Joe Preston.
JP. Oh.
Well,
we've got so many worries. Virgo and I worry about absolutely everybody out there. We talk privately about, our subscribers and our friends and our loved ones, and we worry about absolutely everybody.
yeah. Well, we're a close-knit community, as it turns out, and
Preston?
Yep, Preston.
JP.
And I am very glad that we have this community that worries about one another, because I know that Grubbo, for example, is one that really appreciates having this community to come to.
Grubbo is one of us. Fucking oath he is.
Yes, he is.
He is. Like I said a few weeks ago, would have been about 3 weeks ago now. There was Joe or JP and myself and Grubbo, and we were in Discord, and we were just mucking around, and we were, Joe, I think you'll agree, we were just talking absolute shit, and it was good. It was good because Grubbo calls a spade, and being an absolute 100% Aussie, especially a Queenslander, and he was just ripping me shit, and I was ripping him shit, and Joe was sitting in the back going
so the last time I heard from Grubbo was exactly 2 weeks ago.
Exactly 2 weeks. So that'd be the 1st of February 31st. Oh man. I hate it when you people get sick. Stop getting sick. Seriously. I know it's not your fault, but please don't get sick. We absolutely hate it. Honestly, we absolutely detest anybody getting sick.
So this is hilarious, this little comment here. Listen to this, you guys. More bashing is hilarious, but I get the sense that you're doing it out of concern that they may someday eat into the Native American welfare gravy train you feel entitled to. If that's the case, then you're just as bad as them. Gravy train? Seriously? Oh my God.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on, let me just get my head around that a little bit. So you're on the gravy train, and you're trying to sponge the government, yet the Moors are not trying to sponge the government, but they're trying to sponge individual people.
Yeah,
out
it's
of
hilarious.
thousands of dollars for your own benefit. Oh my God.
I am so much not on the gravy train that I don't even live on a reservation. I don't I get nothing and never will get anything. I've never subscribed to anything, requested anything. It's just funny as hell. That is a hilarious comeback.
Actually,
Wow.
look what Binary's put there. And I think this bring Binary's comment up.
Binary.
Second up. I earned my gravy train. Thank you very much. To be honest, we are all on our own personal gravy trains because I work hard and I'm sitting on my train, and I wish my train would be more like a roller coaster because I want to do loop the loop and twisty and up and down. That's my gravy train. And yes, Binary, you're exactly right. You've earned your gravy train. I've earned my gravy train. Virgo's earned her gravy train.
Yeah, I mean, it's hilarious that that is a particularly funny comment there.
I love it.
Just insane.
To me, Moors are nothing more than scammers. Yes, all of them.
Because I couldn't possibly be doing anything good by making sure people are aware that these people are scamming. It must be some deep-seated fear that I have that I'm not going to get my gravy train because the Moors are going to take it.
And they will
That is a good one.
And they will make you stop at every stop along the line. Oh, here's a great story. Here's actually talking about trains and stopping. When I was in India, we took a train from a place called Visakhapatnam to Delhi. The train was we booked second class, but second class meant second class sleepers. So you sat on a bench, and above you was another sleeper. So you unlocked that sleeper and brought it down. So there were 6 of us that went from Visakhapatnam to Delhi. It took 42 hours to get from Visakhapatnam to Delhi. And along the way, we stopped at several stations, and the locals would jump on the train, set up gas cookers, and start cooking you omelets and making cups of tea. And they'd be at the stations going, chai, 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 which means tea. And it was some of the best tea I've ever drunk in my entire life. But the guys would come on at one station, and the next station would be about 10 kilometers away. They bring on the little gas stoves, and they cook you a little omelette, charge you about, this is 1991. They'd charge you about 50 pence, 65 pence or something stupid for an omelette. And you go, oh, that was beautiful. And it would be the best omelette that you've ever fucking eaten, trust me. and then they jump off and then get on the next train and go back. But yeah, 42 hours we were on this train going to Delhi. And then we got to Delhi and we did the sights. I went to the Taj Mahal and had just the best time. But the problem was coming home, it was going to be 44 hours coming home. But again, we got our omelets and we got our chai at every station that was available. And to spend 20 pence on a cup of tea, that's like, no. And although we were first class, that's where you did it. Would you believe in first class? That's where you had to ride on the side and the top. We were in second class sleeper. And so from Visakhapatnam to Delhi was something like 2,000 kilometers, probably a bit more than that. I'll have to Google it in a second. And the ticket cost £30, £30 or £35, something like that, to travel this expanse, distance, and region. We went through sunrises, we went through sunsets.
Cool.
42 hours. It's like 2 days on a train. It was amazing. But the amount of tea and omelets we had was one of the best experiences of my life I will ever have.
Well, Binary wants to know, did you ride on the top of the train or inside of it?
No, we didn't. We do it, like I said, it was a second class sleeper. So although it was second class, it was a sleeper carriage, and we had the beds, and you just drop the bed down, and there was 6 of us. So if you think Hogwarts, or if you think like a normal train on Sherlock, Game of Shadows, those sort of trains where you got the corridor, but you had the corridor, and then on the left of the corridor you had 2 more. You had another seat.
So hold on 1 second here.
So
Little man,
it was
don't
like
cry, baby. Mama will be out soon.
And then
it's okay.
we had 2 beds on the side of the carriage. So we dropped those down, and like I said, there were 6 of us. So it was so we were all together, but it was just it was just the best experience ever. Like I said, that was 91, and it was just.
Little man is at the door and he's whining, Uncle Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to know why Mama didn't get her Godiva chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Is that what he actually said?
Well, he's whining, he's.
Oh, he's looking for the Amazon guy to bring the chocolates.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, tell him to keep looking. They're on the way. They're on the way. Won't be long. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Keep looking. Just keep looking. All right. That'll keep him busy for the next 3 months.
Don't be mean to little man.
As if I'd be mean. Just keeping him busy.
You know you cannot be mean to little man and get away with it. With our group of community, with our community, they will get you for that.
I'm not being mean. I'm just saying we'll keep him busy. It'll take about 3 months for.
Little man is a little bit smarter than that. And you're right. There is no mail today, Beverly. Well, there is the Amazon man today, though, but there's no mail because it is a federal holiday here.
Really?
President's Day.
How many federal holidays do you guys have in one?
Not nearly enough.
We have 12. 12? 12.
Let me see how many we have.
Wow. I am being nice, Walter. I'm just trying to deflect.
we have
See what day is it? Monday.
one,
I was-
2, 3,
I
4.
was walking, while you check up on that. I just want to say this. I was walking the dogs back from their walk.
We have
And
12.
12 actual.
Sorry, we have 10. We have 10 federal holidays.
Okay.
You have 12?
Let me check on 12. 12 is how many public holidays in Australia? Public holidays in Australia. Here we go. Click on that. WA. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, shit. We got 13 this year. Oh, sorry. No, 12, because Anzac Day falls on a Sunday. That means it goes into the Monday. Yeah, we got 12 this year. Do you want? Oh, look at the face. Look at the face.
I just wanted to remind everyone of Little Man and how Uncle Chuck is trying to fool Little Man into watching for the Amazon Man for 3 months. Doesn't sound very kind, does it?
Little
Look
man,
at that beautiful face.
little man, go look at the window. He's coming. He's coming. Oh, don't you worry. He's coming.
That's a little man.
It'll be a while.
Now look, y'all, look up here, because this is Little Man's babies right here.
Oh, look at that.
Are those not the prettiest babies?
Oh my God.
That is what they look like now.
Wow. Do you know, back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pick a date, right about 1988, 1989. I used to look like that. Once upon a time, handsome. And now look at me now. Look at them.
Well, PJ says they're nowhere near as cute as he is, so as they are. And yes, they do appear to be clones, don't they? But they're really not. One's a brindle and one is not. They both have that Bordeaux color, which is just gorgeous. And they're both over 25 pounds now. Yeah.
Talking of clowns.
Clowns?
Actually, yes. Talking of clowns.
I didn't realize we were talking about clowns.
No, we're about to. All right. So Easter.
Well, keep in mind, I've only got 10 minutes left because someone has to go to work.
Okay. So talking clowns, and Easter, by the way, is early April. When's your Easter? Because our Easter is 5th of, well, Easter Monday is the 5th of April.
We have the same Easter.
Okay. I didn't know if certain calendars sort of pushed it backwards and forwards. All right. So keep telling little man that 5th of April is, you know, just keep watching that door. Famous clowns.
Famous clowns?
Famous clowns.
Uh,
Right.
okay.
The first one
Ronald
from the,
McDonald.
oh shit, didn't think of that. I was thinking Bozo.
Okay.
Bozo the Clown.
Bozo, yes.
Ronald McDonald. Krusty.
Okay, Krusty, yes. Uh, Captain Spaulding.
Okay. Don't know that, but I'll look that up.
Pennywise.
Oh, yeah.
Sharon Tracy Gale. What did I hear about Veruca? What about Veruca?
Oh, I had a Veruca back in 1978.
No, we're talking about Doggo. What happened? Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, what is going on with a Marvel girl?
Oh, yeah, she's got to give up her dog.
Why?
Apparently, we all jumped into the GoFundMe to get her from her dog to her, and now she's got to give it up.
Why?
I don't know. I caught something about it yesterday while I was in RPF's stream. Don't know what's happening there.
So yeah, John Wayne Gacy, he played a clown.
Oh, serial killer. Yes, indeed.
Where did it go? Binary, where did it go?
All I heard was she was asking. Oh no, who? No, somebody was in RPF's stream yesterday around about my midday, which would be chickens. Saturday night's
She
stream.
took it to the Humane Society?
What?
No.
What?
Oh my God. Why didn't she call me?
No, all I heard was for some reason Marvel was trying to give it the dog. And this is the dog that we gave to the GoFundMe to get the dog from Florida or somewhere, or somewhere eastern, to her. And then I heard that she got to give it up for some reason.
I'm familiar with the state laws of where she is. And unless she is moving to Denver, that is not actually the case.
You're right, Randy. Why didn't we actually all hear about this? Because the first thing she should have done was sent a group email out to all of us. Okay. JPC, I can tell you right this second, is in the AM. JPC is in the 16th because he's in New South Wales. He's 3 hours ahead of me, so it would be 1:34 AM where JPC is. Apartment manager says no pit bulls. All right, I'm a little bit disappointed with Marva Girl at this point.
I don't know why she would not have emailed me at the very least.
Okay. That's still no excuse for her not letting us know about it. Absolutely, Randy. Marva Gull is heartbroken. She needs help. Well, she should have reached out. She should have reached out. She's in a community that. Oh, fuck.
All right, so I just got a message that apparently she's been so scared that she's snapping at people and dogs at the Humane Society, and they could potentially put her down for that. I just don't know how fast I could get anything accomplished. It isn't going to be within a day. And I haven't heard from her at all. And I don't understand why I would not have heard from her. You would have thought I would have been the most logical choice since she's well aware how much I love dogs.
I don't want to suggest. Sorry, PJC. I'm just getting a bit animated about Marva Gull. I didn't mean to call you JPC.
So I think we'll end this here. Let me make a few phone calls and see if I can find a place that might be able to pick up. I believe her name is Veruca.
Mm-hmm.
And let's.
All right. Well, that's a weird way to end a stream, but
It is, but I need to have a few minutes to put some feelers out.
all right.
Because then I'm going to have to get off of here because my spouse has to work off of here today. So I apologize, you guys. I'm just really in shock that I wasn't contacted about this to try to help when there was maybe a little bit more time. If anybody talks to Marvel, please have her email me with the details on where Veruca's at so that I can contact them. And I'll see what I can figure out, if anything.
Sean says after show, Chuck. Yeah, I reckon we could do an after show if people are still awake and around. Yeah, we'll do an after show. We won't have the beautiful, wonderful, marvelous creature that Virgo is, but we can talk shit amongst ourselves.
Yeah, unfortunately, Binary, I'm so busy and I've got so many people to back up at this point. I mean, there's a lot now that I can't watch every single stream. And I've got other things that are going on outside of YouTube also that are keeping me extremely busy. So if you guys hear anything, what are you laughing about?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Say it.
No, not publicly. I'm hoping that you're dealing with one other thing, or that one other thing is going to happen soon. Maybe.
So if you guys hear things that would be important and I have not mentioned them, please say something to me because I can't be everywhere all at once as much as I was at one point.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling
and I've got, 1.5 feet of snow outside. It's not like I can just drive somewhere. This is not a good scenario.
All right. Well, let's call it here. You go and make a couple of calls. We will go to after show on Chuck Chases the Facts. I will set that up right this second. This has been a good stream. It's been a good chat.
Yeah, it has. And thank you very much for everybody showing up so early. So early.
Early? Are you calling like our subscribers Urglies?
No.
Because I'll tell you right now, I'm taking offense at that.
No, I have not DM'd her on Discord, Sean. I actually have never even spoken to her on Discord. I don't use Discord very often. There's primarily only 3 people that I even talk to on Discord. And that's rarely. So,
All right. The title of the after show is called After Show with the Urgleys.
shut up. Yes, I need more coffee. Thank you, Walter. You know me so well.
I think. Thank you
So
very
I
much.
love you guys. Thank you for putting up with my panic mode here. But when the Humane Society here, where she's located, talks about potentially putting a dog down, they don't waste a lot of time, and so I'm a little bit in a panic at the moment.
All right.
The Humane Society is not a non-kill shelter. I just need to figure out if number one, if she's still alive, and number two, if there's anything that I can do, any of the pit bull rescues that I can get to pick her up. I personally, there's no way that I can get to where she's at. It's a long ways away. So
Can I send an Uber? Would that help?
an Uber? No, someone would have to get her out.
Yeah, well, Mohammed could, potentially help, or Raphael, or. All right.
And I've just been informed that it's been about a week. What? A week?
Oh, I heard it was yesterday. All I heard was a mother girl needs to let the dog go. Can anybody help? And that's all I heard literally yesterday.
All right. If anybody talks to Marvel, please have her contact me. She's got my personal email. She's got my YouTube email. Please have her contact me and let me know where she's at, so I can at least call and find out what's going on. All right, you guys. Everybody have a wonderful day. I'm sorry to end it like this. Say goodbye, Chuck.
Goodbye, Chuck.
Okay, you guys. We'll give you an update as soon as we can. Love you.